Nebraska is a triply landlocked state in the Midwestern region of the United States. It borders South Dakota to the north, Iowa to the east, and Missouri to the southeast, both across the Missouri River, Kansas to the south, Colorado to the southwest, and Wyoming to the west. Nebraska is the 16th largest state by land area with just over 77,220 square miles and 200,000 square kilometers with a population of over 1.9 million. It is the 38th most populous state and the 8th least densely populated. Its capital is Lincoln, and its most populous city is Omaha, which is on the Missouri River. Nebraska was admitted into the United States in 1867, 2 years after the end of the American Civil War. The Nebraska legislature is unlike any other American legislature in that it is unicameral, and its members are elected without any official reference to political party affiliation. Nebraska is one of only 2 states that divide electoral college votes by district, and is not winner-take-all. Nebraska is composed of 2 major land regions, the dissected Till Plains and the Great Plains. The dissected Till Plains region consists of gently rolling hills and contains the state's largest cities, Omaha and Lincoln. The Great Plains region, occupying most of western Nebraska, is characterized by treeless prairie. Eastern Nebraska has a humid continental climate, while western Nebraska is primarily semi-arid. The state has wide variations between winter and summer temperatures. The variations decrease in southern Nebraska. Violent thunderstorms and tornadoes occur primarily during spring and summer, and sometimes in autumn. The Chinook wind tends to warm the state significantly in the winter and early spring. Indigenous peoples, including Omaha, Missouri, Ponca, Pawnee, Otto, and various branches of the Lakota Sioux tribes, lived in the region for thousands of years before European discovery and exploration. The state is crossed by many historic trails, including that of the Lewis and Clark expedition. The completion of the Transcontinental Railroad through Nebraska and passage of the Homestead Acts led to rapid growth in the population of American settlers in the 1870s and 1880s and the development of a large agriculture sector for which the state is known to this day. The western meadowlark is a medium-sized icterid bird, about 8.5 inches in length. It nests on the ground in open grasslands across western and central North America. It feeds mostly on bugs, but will also feed on seeds and berries. Solidago gigantea is a North American plant species in the family Asteraceae. Its common names include tall goldenrod and giant goldenrod, among others. Goldenrod is the state flower of Kentucky, and Solidago gigantea is the state flower of Nebraska. The eastern cottonwood Populus deltoides is a type of poplar that is native to North America. It grows in the eastern, central, and southwestern United States, as well as in the southern Canadian prairies and northeastern Mexico. The eastern cottonwood has toothed, deep green, broadly triangular leaves and dark gray bark that is deeply fissured when the tree is mature. The tree gets its name from the cotton-like seeds produced by female trees. Nebraska has 93 counties. They are listed below by name, FIPS code, and license plate prefix. Nebraska's postal abbreviation is NE, and its FIPS state code is 31. When many counties were formed, the bills establishing them did not state the honoree's full name, thus the namesakes of several counties, including Brown, Jewell, Dixon, and possibly Harlan, are known only by their surnames.
Top 10 largest cities in Nebraska.
Number 10. Papillion, Nebraska. Papillion is a city in and the county seat of Sarpy County, Nebraska, United States. The city developed in the 1870s as a railroad town and suburb of Omaha. The city is part of the larger 5-county metro area of Omaha. Papillion's population was 24,159 at the 2020 census, making it the 7th most populous city in Nebraska. Its growth since the late 20th century has reflected Omaha's. Number 9. Columbus, Nebraska. Columbus is a city in and the county seat of Platte County, in the state of Nebraska in the Midwestern United States. The population was 24,028 at the 2020 census, making it the 10th most populous city in Nebraska. Number 8. Hastings, Nebraska. Hastings is a city and the county seat of Adams County, Nebraska, United States. The population was 25,152 at the 2020 census, making it the 8th most populous city in Nebraska. Edwin Perkins invented Kool-Aid in Hastings in 1927. The town celebrates the invention with the Kool-Aid Days Festival every August. During World War II, Hastings operated the largest naval ammunition depot in the United States, and for this reason was awarded the distinction of American World War II Heritage City by the National Park Service in 2023. Number 7. Norfolk, Nebraska. Norfolk is a city in Madison County, Nebraska, United States, 113 miles northwest of Omaha and 76 miles southwest of Sioux City, Iowa, at the intersection of U.S. Routes 81 and 275. The population was 24,955 at the 2020 census, making it the 7th most populous city in Nebraska. It is the principal city of the Norfolk Micropolitan Statistical Area. Number 6. Fremont, Nebraska. Fremont is a city and county seat of Dodge County in the eastern portion of the state of Nebraska in the Midwestern United States. The population was 27,141 at the 2020 census, making it the 6th most populous city in Nebraska. Fremont is the home of Midland University. Number 5. Kearney, Nebraska. Kearney is the county seat of Buffalo County, Nebraska, United States. The population was 33,790 in the 2020 census, making it the 5th most populous city in Nebraska. It is home to the University of Nebraska at Kearney. The westward push of the railroad as the Civil War ended gave new birth to the community. Number 4. Grand Island, Nebraska. Grand Island is a city in and the county seat of Hall County, Nebraska, United States. The population was 53,131 at the 2020 census, making it the 4th most populous city in Nebraska. Grand Island is the principal city of the Grand Island metropolitan area, which consists of Hall, Merrick, Howard, and Hamilton counties. The Grand Island metropolitan area has an official population of 83,472 residents. Grand Island has been given the All-America City Award 4 times: 1955, 1967, 1981, and 1982 by the National Civic League. Grand Island is home to the Nebraska Law Enforcement Training Center, which is the sole agency responsible for training law enforcement officers throughout the state, as well as the home of the Southern Power District serving southern Nebraska. Number 3. Bellevue, Nebraska. Bellevue is a suburban city in Sarpy County, Nebraska, United States. It is part of the Omaha and Council Bluffs metropolitan area and had a population of 64,176 as of the 2020 census, making it the 3rd most populous city in Nebraska, behind Omaha and Lincoln, and the 2nd largest city in the U.S. named Bellevue, behind Bellevue, Washington. Number 2. Lincoln, Nebraska. Lincoln is the capital of the U.S. state of Nebraska and the county seat of Lancaster County. The city covers 100.4 square miles, 260.035 square kilometers, and had an estimated population of 294,757 in 2023. It is the state's 2nd most populous city and the 71st largest in the United States. Lincoln is the economic and cultural anchor of the Lincoln Metropolitan and Lincoln and Beatrice combined statistical areas, home to 361,921 people. Lincoln was founded in 1856 as the village of Lancaster on the wild salt marshes and arroyos of what became Lancaster County. Renamed after President Abraham Lincoln, it became Nebraska's state capital in 1869. The Bertram G. Goodhue designed state capitol building was completed in 1932 and is the nation's 2nd tallest capitol. As the city is the seat of government for the state of Nebraska, the state and the U.S. government are major employers. The University of Nebraska was founded in Lincoln in 1869. The university is Nebraska's largest, with 26,079 students enrolled, and the city's 3rd largest employer. Other primary employers fall into the service and manufacturing industries, including a growing high-tech sector. The region makes up a part of what is known as the Midwest Silicon Prairie. Designated as a refugee-friendly city by the U.S. Department of State in the 1970s, the city was the 12th largest resettlement site per capita in the country by 2000. Refugee Vietnamese, Karen Burmese ethnic minority, Sudanese and Yazidi Iraqi ethnic minority people, as well as refugees from Iraq, the Middle East and Afghanistan have resettled in the city. During the 2018-19 school year, Lincoln Public Schools provided support for about 3,000 students from 150 countries who spoke 125 different languages. Number 1. Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha is the most populous city in the U.S. state of Nebraska and the county seat of Douglas County. It is located in the Midwestern United States along the Missouri River, about 10 miles 15 kilometers north of the mouth of the Platte River. The nation's 4th most populous city, Omaha had a population of 486,051 as of the 2020 census. It is the anchor of the 8-county Omaha and Council Bluffs metropolitan area, which extends into Iowa and is the 58th largest metro area in the United States, with a population of 967,604. Furthermore, the greater Omaha and Council Bluffs and Fremont combined statistical area had 1,004,771 residents in 2020. Omaha's pioneer period began in 1854, when the city was founded by speculators from neighboring Council Bluffs, Iowa. The city was founded along the Missouri River, and a crossing called Lone Tree Ferry earned the city its nickname, the Gateway to the West. Omaha introduced this new West to the world in 1898 when it played host to the World's Fair, dubbed the Trans-Mississippi Exposition. During the 19th century, Omaha's central location in the United States spurred the city to become an important national transportation hub. Throughout the rest of the 19th century, the transportation and jobbing sectors were important in the city, along with its railroads and breweries. In the 20th century, the Omaha stockyards, once the world's largest, and its meat-packing plants gained international prominence. Omaha is the home to the headquarters of 4 Fortune 500 companies: Berkshire Hathaway, Kiewit Corporation, Mutual of Omaha, and Union Pacific Corporation. Other companies headquartered in the city include First National Bank of Omaha, Gallup, Inc., Green Plains, Intrado, Valmont Industries, Werner Enterprises, and 3 of the nation's 10 largest architecture and engineering firms: DLR Group, HDR Inc., and Leo Adali. Notable cultural institutions include the Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium, Old Market, Durham Museum, Lauritsen Gardens, and annual College World Series. Modern Omaha inventions include the Reuben Sandwich Cake Mix, developed by Duncan Hines Center Pivot Irrigation Raisin Brand, the first ski lift in the U.S. The Top 40 radio format is first used in the U.S. at Omaha's KOWH Radio and the TV Dinner.